Alrighty. How are we doing, everybody? We are here. We are chilling. All right. And welcome, everybody. We are back in our franchise mode, back with the Halifax Riptide. Um, yeah, we're back, and we are going to be continuing on with. Gotta move some stuff around here. Hold on. Forgive me. 1 minute. There we go. Okie dokie. Sorry, we've had some. There's been a reason why we haven't been doing the streams on the weekends. We had some busy stuff going on personally here around the house. As you can tell, layout's a bit different. We're now looking more at this back of the wall here. I'm gonna do something to spice this all up, but we're looking more over here. And now my computer is more on this side, so I'm going to be looking this way a lot more often now, because this is where chat is. This is where the feed is. This is where, everything like this is over here. And then I'm more here. As you can see, my mic is now not covering most of my face. It's actually down here lower, so you guys can still hear me very well. But of course, it's not covering most of my face. So we are this is episode 7 of our franchise mode, which is pretty sick. Because we haven't done an episode in quite some time. Like, when was the last episode? Like, it's been a hot minute. I think it's been a few weeks, because the last live stream I'm pretty sure I did was BO6. So it's been a hot minute since we've done any sort of franchise mode. So we got to go and get familiar with our team again, because I forget what our team looks like. I'm not gonna lie, it's been a while. So, oh boy, ooh, damn, looks like we got ourselves quite a freaking squad here. Okay, so our defense needs some work, like severe work. So our offense is crazy. Goaltending, obviously, I do remember we did end up trading Shesterkin. So we're running with Daig. I remember in the last episode, yeah, he didn't have a great season. Like, he started off he was in the AHL, did really well, 36, 19, and 7 with a 921. Obviously way too good for the AHL. Had his first season with the big club up in Halifax, wasn't fantastic. 26, 31, and 5 in 64 games played. Did have a lot of the workload. He is only 21, so he's just only going to get better. With an 893 save percentage, though. Ideally, you don't like that, but at the same time, I also got to imagine that our defense had a big part of that to not really help him. So we're going to try to see if we can maybe bolster our D lines. But we'll go through here real quick. As you guys can see, our offense here is just freaking killers. First line of Philip Kurashev, Quinton Byfield, and Brock Besser still. Brock Besser, who's now going on to his this will be his 5th season with us. Dude's been unreal for us almost every year. I think we took him when we initially expanded into the league, which is crazy. 62 points in 82 games in his first year, 82 points in 82 games, 83 points in 82 games, and then 79 points in 81 games. That is a good point producer to have, and 90 overall. He's 31 years old. I think we still got him locked up for so we still got 2 more years on his deal at 8.8, which is good, because eventually when he comes down, we'll probably, assuming what he wants, we'll re-sign him, but assuming not to that number, it'll be lower, because you're going to have guys like here, Matvey Michkov. I do remember we traded for him And the fact that we ended up getting him, and he's at 7.4 million, and he's only got 1 year left. He is still he's waiver eligible. Now here's the thing, I want to see if I can get an extension done with him before the season starts and get him locked up long term, because he's 23. Drouin at 33, 87. How much years does he got left? He's got 2 at 6.5. That's not terrible. Assuming he doesn't go on the decline, we'll keep him. And then, of course, Jake Neighbors, 26, 88 overall. We got him signed only 1 year at 2.4, though. At 88 overall at 2.4, though. I mean, you can't hate that. Like, that's a sweet deal. We got Noah Cates, Tyson Forrester, and Matt Coronado. Kind of just a nice little fun third liner. And then you got Texier still with Alexander Kisakov and Jet Luchenko, who I think we got back in return as well with Michkov. So yeah, we'll take a look at the minor team. Elijah Horachuk, I think he was our pick. No, okay, it was Anaheim. Must have picked him up in Anaheim. Antonio Stranges and Bobby Brink still down here. We got Bradley Wasilin, Michael Haig, who is 22, still working on it. Brock DiPietro, he's got a breakout here hopefully soon. He's still got medium potential elite, but being 22, he's an 80 overall. I'm hoping that worst case scenario, we can bring him up to the 4th line at some point this year if he plays really well in the minors. So that's my hope. Defense, this Jesper Kotkajärvi, top 4D, took him 19th overall. That was 2025. Still got Isaac Phillips down here. He's kind of is what he is. Got big bad Ben Danford in here. Friggin' Maple Leafs prospect. We got Leon Majuli still here, top 4D as well. Stone, and then Valerie Kuleman. And then our goaltenders for the minors, Dennis Hildeby and this Joshua Ravensburg. I don't remember he's an elite. Damn, okay. Low elite. All right, well, him and Hildeby, I guess, are going to share the net down here, so I guess that's what the squad looks like. So I guess her main kind of focus is going to be that decor, because that decor is rough. We'll take a look at, I don't know what this draft class is going to look like coming up, because I haven't scouted any. Yeah, there's nothing there, anything like that. So we have no idea, because we are in the 2028-2029 season. So hopefully we can have a good showing this year and hopefully maybe make the playoffs, because we did make the playoffs that one run, and we didn't end like we hoped, but damn, we got a lot of good friggin' pieces here. What do we got goalie wise? Here's this Ravensburgren. I don't remember this guy. Like, I don't remember signing this guy. This Ivan Kovic. This guy, I think, is going to be really good, too. He's 21. Is he in the... I don't know where he is. Oh, he's in the AHL. So then why do we have... I think this guy should be playing instead of this Ravensburgren or whatnot. Kosa's up with the big squad. That's nice. And then Daig. And then, yeah, we got Hildeby. So, yeah, I don't know in terms of what we should do with our decor here. Obviously, Bobrovsky, our elite defenseman. Oh, yeah, we took him 2nd overall. He's been a slow burn, honestly, to get him to where he is, but he's now there. Elite potential, 88 or top line defenseman, two-way defender. He's 6'3", 194. Already has 4 silver zone abilities, which is pretty friggin' good. So that's pretty sweet. Oh no, we didn't even draft this guy. We got him from Montreal. Never mind. There we go. So that's good. We got him. But like I said, man, the rest of our decor is pretty rough. We got Zellweger and some of these guys that are gonna prosper, but I mean, like this Sean Walker. Like, we need to get rid of some youth here and bring in some veteran veteran presence if we're going to get anywhere, if we're gonna try to even like, sniff the playoffs this year. So maybe Niemela I'll look at dealing, maybe to bring in a veteran presence. We'll see what's out there if anybody's okay. Boston's interested in him, but what do you probably don't have much. Yo, at Lindholm, he's on an expiring deal, 6.5. I have the cap. Yo, if you guys want, I might go. Yeah. Oh, he's got a modified no trade, so he probably doesn't want to come here because I can't add him. He's got a 15 team no trade, so that must include us. Well, you friggin'. All right, well, I would have taken friggin' 100% would have done that Lindholm deal. 100%. Damn, Owen Power at an 87. That'd be crazy to have. I'm surprised his. Yo, that's not far off, bro. Could we get an Owen Power right now? Shape up this decor a little bit? I don't. So if I do Niemela and like, do we have any? Because my forward group is pretty stacked right now. Can I like? Is there anybody that I can like kind of move on? Like, look, DiPietro, dude, he's got. Okay, so I'm gonna have to clear up some room for DiPietro because he needs to make the lineup. Okay, so why don't we try and trade like maybe Texier? I'd have to talk to him about moving his no trade. Yeah, let's talk to him about it. See. Yeah, let's see if he wants to waive it. Damn, he doesn't want to waive it. Okay. So that is out of the question. Let's go. What do we got center wise? We got Rasmus Kupari, but I'm pretty sure he's not even making the lineup right now. He's got a low trade value. Okay. We're both top 6 forward. I could trade Hordichuk. What is he? Left wing 22. Could maybe include him with Niemela. Oh, they'd have more than 45 skaters. Shit. Honestly, it's not that far off. Ooh, that Noah Cates deal 3 years at 1.8. That's a good cap hit, and having him for still like a little while. I don't have this guy signed yet. He's 66, but he's also 66 overall, but he's also 18. So if I could move Hordichuk, I'm gonna replace him with that 18-year-old. Let me see if there's somebody on here that they want to get rid of. Oh, they want to get rid of Peterka? Oh, it's because he's an RFA. Okay, well, maybe I'll take this guy right here. I'll take another, flyer on the future, I guess. The 62. They'd still have more? Oh, it's because he's not signed. He doesn't have a contract. Okay, silly me. Let's go. Of course, he's not signed, so I'm gonna have to take somebody who's signed. Duchesne. He's got trade value though. I was gonna say. All those guys aren't signed. Miedema. Let's take maybe this Brizgalov. He's 22 years old. 73. He's still got a top 9 potential. He could do a top... Oh, no, that's Paterka. Let's do Brizgalov, I guess. He's got a low trade value. He signed. Try that, maybe? Niemela and Hordichuk for Power and Brizgalov? There's no way they allow Power to go, right? Okay. So maybe I add a pick as well. I don't want to give up my first. I could give up a second next year. Okay, so they're particularly interested. So if we do Niemela, Hordichuk, a second, and maybe like a 7th next year for Power and Brizgalov. Dude, if we get Owen Power, that'll significantly raise our friggin' defense core. Okay, so not a 7th. We'll do a 6th. Okay. 5th. You aren't where you need to be in value, but you did just say we were near in value when I had a 7th up there, did you not? I could have swore. Okay, so the most I'll do is like a 4th. Anything bigger than that? Okay, so maybe we'll leave that alone for now. We'll revisit that maybe later. Let me pull up. Where did Niemela go? Pull him up again. Get somebody a little bit more seasoned, maybe a little bit more veteran. Slavin would be kind of cool to bring on, but at 6.4, that's a gross cap hit, and he has a no movement clause, so probably won't work. What does Chicago got to offer? Who's the Somolinsky? Franchise defenseman, 22. Good lord. I'd take Groshinsky in a heartbeat, man. Vlasic. There's Levzhinov, 22. Ooh, he's gonna be an elite though. That's a good deal right there. He could be our defenseman of the future. But the thing is, we don't need futures. We need nows. Maybe I'll get rid of Levzhinov. Who else do you guys want? I could trade. Oh, you guys want Sean? No, he's a experienced guy. We need to keep him. Do it 5 million though. That's rough. Okay, we'll do Walker. Walker straight up for Levzhinov. Wow. Okay. Okay. Cool. I mean, Levzhinov, that friggin' adds to our decor. Another elite potential. He's already at an 80. Okay, so now we can trade Niemela to hopefully find this experienced decor that we need, or experienced defenseman that we need. Saprikin. Okay, so not any on Colorado. What about Columbus? Oh, Juracek would be nice. Have both Juracheks on our squad. We got Adam and David. That'd be funny. Harley would be nice. Ooh, Niels Lundqvist. That could be, oh geez, 6.1. Ooh, that's rough. Harley is gonna need a new deal here soon. Oh, let's see what we got in Edmonton. Good lord, not a lot. Huh. Alrighty. Boquist. He could be an interesting one. 28, 5.4 for 2 years. See, he might be a guy that I could live with. 87 overall. And he's younger. He's a right-handed too. Okay. I got an idea. Edmonton wants Niemela as well. So if I can get Bo Akey, I think it's Bo Akey. Yeah, Bo Akey. He's going to be a good prospect. So if I can get him, he's not a crazy trade value, but I can also get something in return. Like, anybody else with some trade value that could Hmm. Maybe there isn't. Huh. Okay, well, maybe we'll scrap that then. Well, King's got that one. They got Gavin McKenna. Franchise high, dude. 20 years old. He's still on his. The kid's still on his friggin' entry level deal, and he's already an 87. That's crazy. Then they got Michael Misa. Oh my god. And Trevor Z. Dude, this team is friggin' holy. And Lucas Reichel. Dude, they must have. We had Lucas Reichel. They must have signed him. I don't know if they signed him or. Because where did he. Played with us. Yeah, we traded him. We traded him in the Halifax. And then here, and then we got him again, and then yeah, okay. So he's with the Kings now. Um Michael Misa, that's a crazy deal. 16 million for Zegras, huh? 7 years. That's a rough fucking cap hit, man. Wow. That's rough. All right. We need something. Ooh, a Brock Faber would be awesome, but he's a little. His trade value, they got him locked up to a good deal, too. His trade value, though, I think is a bit out of our. Yeah, it's a bit out of our reach. What? Ooh, Lane Hudson. That'd be a pretty good one. Reinbacher. He's an 82 in elite. We could maybe get Reinbacher. Or even a Gooley. Caden Gooley might be nice. Top 40. He's got a modified no trade, though. We could try for Reinbacher. He's not. No, he's a little bit too high. We need somebody with some. Need somebody with some experience. Like, need somebody with a bit of. We got too young of a decor right now. We need some older guys on there. Anton Salayev, Brett Pesci. He's on modified no trade. 5.5 though. It's only got a year. That'd be a good guy that I would pick up like maybe at the deadline or something. That'd be a good pickup at Noah Dobson, still 90 overall. That's crazy. Okay. Nothing there. They don't want Yamala. Oh, Sharks do. I got a franchise friggin' defenseman. Is that what, Landon? Yeah, Landon DuPont, franchise defenseman. That's crazy. He's already an 83. Jesus. Oh, they got Sam Dickinson. Damn. They got a nice 1-2 punch for the decor. Okay, so they got Dunn and Montour. We tried to get Montour, I remember, in the off season, and the little friggin' bastard didn't want to sign with us. Ooh, Jesus. St. Louis's decor is looking pretty rough. I want anybody from there. What do we got for Tampa? Gavrikov, Cernak. Man, if only you could if only Hedman didn't have a no trade clause, man, I would friggin' take a slightly used Victor Hedman. Hell yeah. We got in Utah. I don't know. Maybe we hold on to these guys in all honesty and just see kind of how shit plays out in the to start the year, cuz doesn't seem like there's much available right now. It also is just the begin like the start of the season, so there might not be a whole heck of a lot available right now, so but we'll keep an eye. We'll keep an eye on Niemela. and see if he's not doing well, then we'll have to make a move. But all right, I don't think Chikrin might be a pretty cool one to snag. 87, 5.2 for another year, so that's not bad. Jets, anybody got anybody good? Oh, Morrissey would be awesome. Pionk isn't even that bad of an option either. Well, they got Broberg. Interesting. All right, well, we'll leave it there for now. We're going to sim up to regular season because that's the only one we care about. Yep. Oh, we got a head coach, our new conversation with the head coach. Yep, the start of the season is here. Yeah, got it. What are your thoughts on the roster? Looking at the roster on paper, there are some kinks to work out, but this team is good enough to compete for a playoff spot. Okay. I think we should aim higher. I think that we should try to reach the final. Our roster may need some upgrades for that to happen, but I'm on board. Okay, yeah. Like, hey, if we're doing well, I will add at the deadline. I will add at the deadline. I mean, we gotta friggin' start well. We gotta do good. I think there's been a lot of movement on the team, so I think we're gonna do some team bonding. There's been a lot of moves on the team, so we gotta get the guys feeling good and comfortable with each other, right? So that's what we should do. Quentin Byfield, got a conversation with him. Hey, GM Astenz, during our negotiations, there were some assurances made about my spot in the lineup. I want to make sure we're still on the same page. Yes, I guarantee you will be playing on the first line and the first power play unit. You are too good not to be. Way too good not to be. Jesus, they want to give me Cam York for a second and a third, and it's a $7.1 million cap hit. No thanks, I do not want that cap hit. You signed him to that, you can keep him. Colton Sissons, no. What's to me, Ben Danford and this D. Rossi for Mark Kaslick in a fourth? No. Isaac Phillip, no. Okie dokie. I think we're just going through the preseason here now. Perfect, and here we are. So, let's take a look at the calendar, see how we did in the preseason. I don't imagine we did well because we probably had a lot of rookies playing. Oh, wow. Oh, my. Ooh. Okay, so we lost our first 4 and then won our back 4. So we were a 4-4 in the preseason, but we smacked Buffalo 8-3. 4-2 win over the Habs, 4-1 win over the Red Wings, and then 4-1 win over the Lightning. And then we lost to Toronto, we lost to Boston, lost to Florida, and lost to Ottawa. So, interesting preseason. Okay. Well, we'll take one final look, see how our lines are looking before we get into the sim. Make sure our scouts are good. Interesting. Okay, so this is what the scout is wanting to go with here. We'll just make sure head coach preferred lines. Yep, this is what he's wanting to do. So it looks like he's going to play Kurashev. I don't know why he would play Kurashev in the middle, considering Byfield has better face-offs than Kurashev. If it was me, I'd put Kurashev on the wing and then have Byfield in the middle. So looks like he wants to play Byfield. We might have a conversation with him about that, see if we can get those switched, because I think it's going to be more beneficial for us to have Byfield in the middle. But we got Byfield, Kurashev, Besser, which those 3 stay together. Neighbors, Drouin, and Michkov. Those 3 stay together, of course. Noah Cates, Tyson Forrester, Matt Coronado stays the same. They stay together. And then the 4th line, there is a slight change on here. We got Texier, Kisakov, and Bobby Brink, who was actually down in the minors, has now jumped up to the 4th line, and he's at an 83 overall, so that's not bad. Over here, We do have Riker Evans up on the top line with Serge Bobrovsky, with Zellweger and Artem Levzhinov that we got in that trade, and Adam Juracek with Samuel Bolduc. I don't know where we got him, but okay. We don't even have Niemela in the lineup anymore, which is very interesting. Okay, so I don't know if chemistry is not very well in our defense, so that's not good. And then of course we got Dag and Kosa. Just quickly, take a look at the minors now that so it looks like we did drop Jet Luchenko to the minors with and then we got Kupari centering down here. Di Pietro still down here, so I kind of want to give him the first line almost. But Dylan Rossi, hopefully he can do something down here as well. Michael Haig is down here, so we'll see what happens and what goes on down here, but hopefully the minor team can have a decent year as well. We're going to talk to coach here, head coach, get those two switched real quick before we start the season. What do you have on your mind? Let's talk about your game plan for this team. Preferred lines. Yeah. Forward lines. Line 1. I want to talk about who's playing center. Yeah, it's Kurashev. We want Quentin Byfield. And then left wing should be Kurashev. There you go. No, that's it, bruh. There we go. So, those nice little changes equipped. Make sure the changes have taken place. They have. Perfect. All right. So, we will go and just make sure everything else is good. Make sure my scouts are scouting. Make sure they're going. They are indeed perfect. Love it. All right, so we are going to actually get into the sim here, and we'll see how we do in the first couple months here. Also, just wanted to let you guys know as well before we get into the simming. Also, one of the main reasons why I actually was not streaming on here as much. I am doing a lot more streaming now since I do know and I have it set up and I figured it out and everything like that. I have been doing a lot more streaming on TikTok. So I've been doing a lot of streaming on TikTok on my TikTok page. If you guys don't follow it or you guys didn't know I even had a TikTok or anything like that, I post little short clippets and everything like that of the videos that I post here on the channel. So if you guys aren't following me on TikTok and you do have a TikTok, the link is in the description of this stream, right down in the description box. If you want to go find my TikTok, if you want to follow me, definitely make sure to do that. It is a lot easier for me to stream TikTok, so there might be occasionally times where I might be going live there a little bit more frequently than I am live here, where normally here I'll just go live usually on the weekends and do our franchise mode and stuff like that. But most times I try to go live at least a few times throughout the week as well on TikTok, just being how easy it is and convenient. So if you guys want to see more of me live or anything like that, I'll be just doing a bunch more variety of different games, possibly still doing like some HUT and NHL and stuff like that, doing some COD, maybe Warzone, Apex, anything like that. I do a variety of different stuff. It'll be on TikTok, so make sure you follow my TikTok page, and then you'll be able to get the notifications when I go live, and then you can join the live on there. There'll be a lot of stuff kind of throughout the week and stuff like that. Won't be next week, I don't think, because my work schedule next week, I'm going to be doing day shift. So we'll see if I have the time. Usually I tend to get a lot more time to do those sort of streams and stuff like that when I work night shift, but we'll see how it goes. But regardless, if you make sure you don't want to miss any streams over there, make sure follow the TikTok. Link is in the description. It'll take you right to my page. Go there, give it a follow, and make sure you guys stay up to date with stuff over there as well. And also, if you want to keep up to date with the little clippets of, brief little things of my videos over there as well, You can go check it out. It's all over there, all on my page and stuff like that and everything like that. So make sure, check it out. And yeah, just make sure you don't miss anything. So with that being said, we are going to get into the sim. I think what we're going to do is we're going to sim about to the maybe November 30. Yeah, let's do the 30th. Well, so that's a good point to, I think, see where we're at. So we'll go there. All right. First game of the season against the who is this? Mike Benning going on waivers. I don't know. What is he? A defenseman? A depth defenseman? He's a top 6 potential. He's 26 years old. You know what? We'll take him. He can play in the minors. All right. So we lost the first game to Winnipeg 5-3. We do win the second game against Nashville 6-1. So that's a good game there, boys. Looks like we got some scouting here on the class. See if there's any depth guys yet that scouts have found. Nope, too early. All right, we'll let her keep going for a little bit. Next game's against Detroit, 5-1 win over the Wings, which is pretty freaking awesome. Oh, we got a conversation with Byfield. You should be happy. Why? I'm not playing the power play 1 unit as promised. Dude, how are you not? Hold on. You should be playing the power play unit. Okay, so we're 2 out of 3. Maybe that's why we're losing, because we're getting friggin' power plays. We don't have, like, our arguably best player on our power play unit. Why is he not on the power play? Who do you have on there if you don't have Quinton Byfield? Power play. Yeah, Kurashev, Neighbors, and Michkov, and Besser. Okay, I would arguably... Yeah, I'd take out Kurashev. Why do you have Kurashev on here? Okay, so he's a center. So we're going to talk to Randall again. I don't know. I might have to get rid of this coach, man. I'm starting to question some of his friggin' decisions here. Not friggin' understanding why he's got some of the decisions he's got here. Where is it? There. A Byfield in there. Dink, man. Might have to look into seeing what's going to be available. If we don't have a good year this year, and it's another terrible throwaway year like it has been recently, might have to look into seeing what's out there for available new coaches, man. I'm just saying. Where is... Can we see? Yeah, coaching staff. What is he? He's an A overall. We still got him for 3 years. So his teaching specialty is defenseman. He's got... okay. Interesting. Okay, we'll go back to simming. Where are we at? We were at October. Okay, so we still got to go to the 30th. Perfect. All right, so we lost to the Hurricanes, we lost to the Blackhawks, and we lost to the Oilers. Win 5-3 over the Sharks, which puts us to 3-4 on the season. Shootout loss to the Leafs 6-5. 3-1 win over the Senators, a 1-0 loss to Utah. 5-1 win over the Kings, which is nice. 3-2 loss to the Kraken. A 9-3 win over the Flames. A 3-0 loss to the Devils. A 7-4 loss to the Bruins. 5-3 win over the Islanders. 3-1 win over the Canucks. 4-3 loss to the Flyers. Okay, so this one's saying it's going to be a weaker draft class than normal. Interesting. So that might entice me to kind of just maybe deal a few more picks at the deadline this year if we're in a position where we can. Okay, so we're very middle of the pack right now. Like, Yeah, like 10 wins, 11 losses, 1 overtime loss. 22 games played this far. We're only at 21 points. Let's see how this team's been playing so far. Daig's been playing well, man. Of course, Byfield leading the team with points. 22 games played, 26 points. Like, what a freaking monster. Druin, we got 11, has got 11 goals. We need more finishers, guys. What's Druin? He's a playmaker, but he's got 11 goals. Playmaker. Power forward is... Or no, Mitch Cub's a playmaker too? Dude, why do I have so many playmakers? Okay, Besser's a sniper. So why does he only have 4 goals? Besser's got to get it going. Same with friggin' Kurashev. Jeez, boys, come on. Okay, well, let's take a look at the goalies. Costa's having a rough go. 8 games played as a backup, 2 wins, 4 losses, and 897. Daig has been solid. He's been a hell of a lot better this year at a 916 save percentage, 8-8. We just got to get him some help for that decor, man. I'm telling you. That decor, I think, is what's really putting a monkey wrench into our whole situation here. So let me see what we got here for D. Oh, and Levjanov's out too. That's friggin' awesome. Wow, we really should have dealt Niemela when we had the chance. He is dropped right down. Oh, buddy. Okay. That's not good. All right. Well, might have to move one of these D pieces. I don't know. Or worst case scenario, we might have to move like a forward piece here. Damn. I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do here. I still got Kurashev at 8.9 for another 6 years. I have Byfield at 11 for 8 years, which is pretty good. But our center depth is pretty shit. Like pure centers. Not good. Not good at all. Ooh, Kosa's dropped in his trade value. He's down to just a pure starter now. Okay. We definitely need to look somewhere for some D. Like just better D, more experience on the defensive end. Even like we had Brandon Carlo, but we don't want him back. I wish Hampus Lindholm would want to come here. Wish he would want to come here. How is Buffalo 17-7? That's friggin' crazy, dude. I think I need to try to get that Owen Power done. I need to try. It's gonna be a lot harder now, considering the fact that the Niemela is way the hell down here now. It has like no trade value, like nothing at all. Oh, okay. Might have to part ways with one of our offensive pieces here. Interesting. Okay, so they want a guy that's going to help them now. Forrester is younger. Could throw Brink in there. Now, if we wanted to go all in on this. You know what? We'll wait till the deadline. I just... There's probably not many free agents, I would imagine, that are still here. Defenseman. Yeah. Not good. No. Not anybody great. What do we got pending free agents? Ooh, Matthew Kachuk and McAvoy. Damn. Boldy, Bennett, Nyes, Michkov. That's not gonna happen. Just so you know. I'm actually that actually just reminded me I should take a look at that and see if I can get Michkov extended. For 3 years, you want 11.5? Jesus. My cap outlook's going to be 67. That's crazy. He's been good this year, too. 22 games played and 23 points, so that contract's only going to get even crazier. Let's see if I can try to get him down. All right, so let's take a look at the contract. See if we can align on a 3-year. I'd like an 8-year. I'd be able to put a friggin' clause on it. I think. So he doesn't want to. Okay. Well, we'll see where we stand once we come down to that talking point. Could offer maybe an extension to neighbors here. Ooh, he wants 9.5. Ooh, yes, that's hard. We'll see how he performs. As of right now, he's not doing great, I don't think. 22 games. Well, he's got 21 points, almost a point per game. We'll see how this year shapes out, man. I don't know. It's gonna be a tough call, man. We're gonna have to see where we stand at the deadline. We could be reshaping a good chunk of this team here, or we could be selling off a lot of it and just keeping our younger core together. But we're running out of time with the core. Oh, Michkov. I did not. I told you that you could play on the first fucking line. That was if you accepted the extension. You didn't accept the extension. That shouldn't be a clause. I didn't offer him an extension. The hell? All right, well, this isn't looking too good. We're very bang middle of the pack average. We're getting a lot of losses here. I just don't think with the decor that we have currently right now, it's enough to help out our goaltending. Like I think our goaltending's adequate. Like Daig is his numbers you could see were good. Like that game's not going to help. Oh my god, a 9-3 loss to the Jets. Good lord. But you saw his numbers. Like his numbers were good. It's just the fact that I don't think having I don't think with the decor that we currently have, it's enough to give him enough support back there. Yeah, we're 7th right now. We have to have a big friggin' turnaround if we're going to. Gotta check and see how some people are performing. If there's some people that aren't performing right now, I think, like, yeah, Daig's at a 909. But, like, geez. Let's take a look at the stats. Byfield's at 35 points. 35 points in 36 games. Neighbors is up to 30 points. Drouin's at 30 points. Michkov's at 30. Kurashev is not doing as well as I'd hope. Neither is Besser. Man, Kosa is really letting us down here. He's not doing anything great. 3-7-3 with an 892. Oh boys. Okay. Hey Liam. Hey buddy. Just now noticed that you commented in the chat. So we're gonna have to propose a trade here. I have to find something because this decor is not working for us. It's not happening. Uh all right. Well, I think maybe what we need to do is maybe do a little bit of a shakeup here. Maybe dish out Drouin. Bring in somebody that's a younger centerman. A little bit of a younger centerman who can fill that second line role. And then get a more expensive D. Like, see, even a guy like McTavish would be pretty sick to have on that second line. Who wants Drouin? Anybody? Canucks do. Who we beat originally. Hoglander, Miller, JT Miller. 8 million for a year. Lettermacky. He's a pure right winger. All right, what do we got? Friggin' back to, was this Utah? Tej Ginla, pure centerman. That would be amazing, but he is crazy trade value. Logan Cooley would be sick, but his trade value is through the roof. Dursey, I would love to get Dursey to bolster that defenseman, or even like Mikey Anderson. He might be even a good option. Just need a center in return, man. This kid might be really good. 20. Two-way defender. Ilusterainen. Okay, we need to find. Need a mainly good defenseman. Oh, like, see, a Provorov would be ideal. 7.9. $24. That might be a good return if I can get Provorov and then just another center in return or something. If there's a decent center available. I would need somebody. That's my only issue. Doesn't seem like I can find anybody. I can find a good defenseman, but I can't find a good center. Oh, Ridley Gregg, dude. 87. Oh, would be so good. Yakimchuk. Oh, 84. Jalen Taves. Pinto. Pinto might be a possibility. Two-way forward as a center. He might be a good one I could go after. Or Giroux. Oh, he's 9.7. So they probably want to get rid of that cap hit. 2 more years. How old is he? He's a bottom 6. But he's at an 86 overall still. How old is he's 40. Ooh, we could do Giroux. Now the only thing is you're gonna have to give me a better defenseman. Because the defenseman is the main one I need. Could do Zub. They want to get rid of Zub. Could I get Sanderson? We do Druin. Oh, he's not signed. Okay, so we'll do a guy that's actually signed. Do Niemela and one of these Parsons. Okay, well I'll do because this draft is a little bit weaker this year. Or next year I'll do the second. How's that? Boom! Claude Giroux and Jake Sanderson. Welcome to the team. All right. We'll see how that makes the lines look now. Claude Giroux on that second line is going to work wonders, I think. He is a great centerman, too. Friggin' face-offs at an 89. Jesus, I should almost put him to the top line. Holy. Second line with Neighbors and Michkov. Hopefully that'll keep that together. That'll be sick. And then, of course, our big ad, Jake Sanderson. And it levels out that defense. It's not amazing, but it's something, okay? It's something. Worst case scenario, if this helps turn us around even a little bit and I can see some more wins in the column, we'll see if I can, we'll see if maybe I can flip some, improve on either Evans or maybe even another guy, because I don't think Juracek's quite ready yet. I don't think he's quite there. He's still an elite, but I think he's still too young, 22 years old. Yeah, like he's no Serge Bobrovsky. I think he's a little bit on the lower end, but we'll see. We will see. All right, let's sim a couple more games. We'll get to the point where we're like right before the deadline here. Where is it? We'll go like about here. See if this does anything to proves our chances here. Oh my god, an 8-4 win over the friggin' San Jose Sharks. Now, they weren't great. 5-3 loss to the Leafs. 8-5 win to the Sens after we just fleeced them in a trade. 5-3 loss to Utah. The 5-1 loss to the Kings. 3-1 loss to Seattle. 3-0 loss to the Flames. Boys, we're going the wrong way here. Okay. Well, we lost again, so I think we're on a 4-game losing streak, for frig's sakes. Do we have any gems? Late round gems? Oh, we do. Who's this guy? Brent McCammond. The centerman. It's what we need right there. 5 years. 17 years old. Not bad. Not bad. Well, we will see what we've got closer towards the end, but as of right now, I think there's nothing too fantastic. So we'll see. 3-1 win over Boston. We're still averaging around that middle of the pack. 4-3 win over the Islanders. 3-2 shootout loss to the Canucks. 5-3 win over the Flyers. 5-2 win over the Sabres, and they're a good team. 4-3 loss to the Ducks. 3-0 win to the Avs. 4-3 win to the Blue Jackets. Okay, we're starting to turn it around a bit. 5-1 loss to Minnesota. Getting a few more consistent wins in there. 4-1 win over Dallas. 5-3 loss to the Rangers. 4-3 overtime win against Florida. 2-1 win over Vegas. All right. Washington. 4-2 win over Washington. 8-5 win over St. Louis, a 6-2 win over Tampa, 3-0 win over the friggin' Penguins. Okay, we're riding a friggin' what? 6-game heater right now. Okay, we've got together some wins. We're still in 7th, but we're there. All right. We'll see what we can do here with Montreal and then Winnipeg. We'll see where we're at. There's a 3-1 loss to the Canadiens. And a 4-1 win over the Jets again. Okay. What do we think? Do we think we should? I don't know. I feel like it's a long shot. We'll be a conservative buyer because it's not a for sure thing. McAvoy is available. Oh heavens, if we could get McAvoy. He is only on a 1-year deal, so ooh, Mackenzie Weegar. Ooh, that might be a snag right there. Chikrin, that's available as well. So you're getting term though. You're getting term with Weegar. I love how the Sens already have Drouin up. That's fucking hilarious. Montour's available. Oh, who just traded? The Minnesota Wild. Oh my god, they just got Jacob Chikrin and Victor Arvidsson. Holy wow. Okay, I want to try to see if we can get maybe Weegar. Oh, he's clause protected, of course. So those two are basically out of the question for me because I know, McAvoy's not going to want to come there either. Okay, and he's sold. He's clause protected, so that's awesome. Montour's clause protected. Norris. I need D. What I need is D, man. Carlo, clause protected. Lucas Dostal. Minchikov is available. Really? Ooh. He's got 1 year left, so I'm going to have to negotiate a contract with him. Mason Lohrei. Ooh, Dustin Wolf is available. Connor Zary's available. Carter Hart. Igor Chinnikov. No D. Tarasenko, Borgen, Boquist. That's wrong, Boquist. Rodriguez. They're trying to get rid of Bobrovsky. Wow. Parsonen. John Farrell. Fabry. Jake Evans. Oh, they got Marchessault up here. Nico Dawes. Wallman. They got Pendolfo. Kelly Pendolfo they want to get rid of. I mean, dude, I'll take Pendolfo if you want to get rid of him. First, I'll give you a first round pick because I'm probably not going to use it. First round pick and do Riker Evans. Okay. You want this kid too? Just a bit low, okay? They just need a 7th. Okay, I'm not going to use a 7th in 2020 or 2030. Beauty. We got Pendolfo. That's another 85 overall elite potential defenseman. That's friggin' sick. Okay. Gave up a bit for him. Let's see if there's any more D. Oh, there's that Pinto. Oh. Oh, they got Stolars too. Okay, we could go after Pinto. Oh, damn. What do they want for him? Oof. Oof. He's a pure center though, man. See, I feel like Giroux is going to be my 4th liner next year. I could do Noah Cates. He's technically. Oh. They want Horachuk, and they also want this guy. What if I. That's not going to be enough. What if I do that and that? And I'll give you a pick as well. You get Pinto. I'll give you a. Oh, fuck. 3rd? Oh, okay. So they want more. They're sending. Okay. So I can send you Bobby Brink. No. What do we got for here? They got, well, they want Ivakovic. I could send you Kosa. No, I can. Oh my god, Dag is injured. I just now noticed that. Oh my god. Okay. Wow. Shit just went from bad to worse there. Jesus. Oh, buddy. Not good. Okay. We won't do that. Fuck it. We don't need Pinto that bad. We got Giroux. Sanheim, 86. I want a draft pick in return. There's Provorov. They want a first round pick in return. We're trying to trade Askarov? Wow, that's not a high. No. Hold on here. I'm actually interested in this. Who's this Jay Poirier? He's a top 4D. Ooh, they actually know my needs here. Noah Cates, third round, third round, third round, third round. Dude, I'm down with that. Fuck yeah. I'll take a little bit off the offense. That's fine. Okay, where was I? Where was I? Yeah. Askarov. Dude, if we can get Askarov, I will take Askarov. They want to get rid of him for some reason. I don't know why you would want to get rid of Askarov. Has too many injuries to make a deal? What? Oh, I want to give up one of these goalies so I can get Askarov, but it's hmm. Hmm. They want Giroux back for Bernard Docker and some picks. Nah, I don't want that one, bud. Wow, this Sam Johnson's been doing pretty good in the AHL. Holy. What about this D. Rossi? Do that. Okay, so I just can't make any deals then because I have too many injuries? Like, I don't understand. Ty Cardi? I got Gustafson. Yakov Trenin and Alex Steves. All right. Well, we got a few trades done. We'll see if that's enough, but I don't know. We'll have to see. We're gonna have to see what the lines look like now, and we're gonna also have to check on friggin' Daig because I didn't realize returning March 30th. What day is it? Okay, so at the end of the month. That's not great. There's still a lot of games in between there. And we're running with friggin' Kosa and Hildeby. Ugh, that's rough. So that hasn't changed, but we got over here, we got Sanderson, Bobrovsky, Levzhinov, Pandolfo, Zellweger, and Juracek. That's a better decor. You know what? We've rebuilt it pretty well. So I'm not upset with that. That's pretty good. So we're going to go into the calendar. We'll see how well we do until we can get Daig back, but it's gonna be a rough go if we actually make the friggin' playoffs here or not. 3-1 win over the Nashville Predators. That's a good start, I guess. 7-4 loss over the Red Wings. That's not a great continuum. 4-2 loss over the Hurricanes. 5-2 loss over the Blackhawks. 3-1 loss to the Oilers. Now we're on a bit of a losing skid. 4-1 loss to the Sharks. Oh my god. Well, might as well start friggin' trying to find some prospects because I don't think we're going to be making it. Any more gems? Oh, there's a bust, but we don't want that. All right. 7-0 win over Toronto. That's crazy. 4-1 loss to the Sens. 4-2 win over Utah. 2-1 loss to the Kings. 5-4 loss to the Kraken. 7-3 loss to the Florida Panthers. 2-1 loss to the Devils. A 2-1 overtime win against the Bruins. We'll finish off the season. Definitely not making the playoffs at all. Color me surprised. 5-2 win over the Islanders. 4-3 loss against the Canucks. 4-1 loss against the Flyers. 4-3 overtime loss against the Sabres. And a 5-4 OT win against the Ducks. So we're about as average as you could come. We didn't get dead last. We got 7th in our division. The next closest team had a pretty sizable gap on us, which was the Sens. They had 98 points. We had 84, and they still didn't even make the playoffs. That's wild. See how the team finished. See what we're looking like here. So looks like Claude Giroux finished with the most points, which I think the most points. Oh no, he didn't. Giroux had 70 points in 82 games, which isn't bad. 72 points in 82 games for Besser, and 81 points in 82 games for Byfield. So that's not bad. And then, of course, goalies. Kosa played the majority of the games after that. He improved to a .902 save percentage, so that's not bad. Daig only getting in 30 this season, not good. Ended up getting injured, which was pretty bad, and looks like he's still injured again. Yeah. Well, rough, man. It's friggin' rough. And he's going to need a new deal, too. But you know what? I don't know. With this year, he did not have a good year. So I can't imagine what he's going to be asking for is going to be a whole heck of a lot, but we'll see. So I don't think our AHL... our AHL team did make the playoffs. Damn, our AHL team did really well. Friggin' 46, 27, and 9 with the AHL team. That's pretty good. What do we got here for stats in the A? Damn, okay. Good. We got friggin' Sam Johnston here leading the team in points. 82 games played, 23 goals with 44 assists for 67 points. Our main prospect here that we were hoping was going to do well, Brock DiPietro, 81 games played, 17 goals, 40 assists for 57 points. Isn't terrible. You got Hordichuk with 52 points. Kotka Jarvi, our defenseman, with 47 points. That's crazy. Oh my god. So hopefully he can jump up to the big squad next year. Strangers with 44 points. Kobasu with 41. Danford even had 37 points, which is awesome. See how our goalies did here. Hildeby, 19 wins, 16 losses with 3 overtime losses with a .911 save percentage. And Ivan Kovic, Ivakovic, 12 games he got in, 7, 2, and 3 with a 904 or 905. That's not bad either. Well, there we go. I mean, unfortunately, the Halifax Riptide, again, don't get any playoff action, but it looks like the Pharaohs, our minor team, does actually get some playoff action this sim through. So we're going to go through the same way that we normally do our playoff go through. We're just going to box sim most of these. We're going to see how we do. And if we get into elimination game, we will go in and watch the games. But here we go. San Antonio going against the Cleveland Monsters, and the Cleveland Monsters already on the board. C. Hall, I don't know any of these players, but C. Hall on Dennis Hildeby. C. Hall again on Dennis Hildeby. It is currently 2-0, almost practically from the same location. Well, we get a power play. Come on, gents. We get on the board here. Nothing off the power play. Oh, another power play. And there we go. Michael Hage on Elvis Merzlikin's power play goal. It is 2-1. Oh, and D. Rossi as well on Merzlikin's as well. A normal goal at the end of the first period, making it a 2-2 game going into the second period. And the shots are dead even, 12 apiece. Seems like it's going to be a tight game. Oh, excuse me. Okie dokie. No goals yet so far in the second. We are definitely heavily outshooting them, though. It's crazy. Oh, Cleveland's got a power play, but we capitalize on a shorthanded goal. K. Arvidsson on Elvis Merzlikins. That's crazy. We took advantage of their power play and scored a shorty to make it 3-2 going into the third. Wow. Oh, and right off the rip, only a few seconds into the third period, K. Atchison on Hildeby, making it 3-3 with 12 minutes left in the third. Shots are 32-23 in favor of San Antonio. Come on, guys. Getting pretty deep into the third. We got a power play late in the game. Can't capitalize on it. All right. Well, that is the end of regulation. It is still tied 3-3. Shots 38-24. We're going to go into overtime now and I guess see who the hero will be. Oh no, Cleveland has a power play. We kill it off. 40 shots for... Oh my god, they have another power play. Okay, we kill that off too. We killed off 2 power plays in overtime. Oh my god. Almost done the first overtime period. All right, well, first overtime period is over, and we still don't have a winner. Shots 46-34, and it is still a 3-3 tie into overtime number 2, and Cleveland has another power play, and we score another shorthanded goal. Cleveland had, 3-4 power plays in both those overtimes, and we end up scoring to win the game on the penalty kill with Sam Johnston again. Oh my good lord. You know what? If my friggin' NHL team could play as good as the Pharaohs do, man, we could probably have a Stanley Cup by now. Straight up. We could have a Stanley Cup by now, or at least an appearance in the finals. Wow. Okay. OT win. We take game 1 by the score of 4-3. Here we go into game 2. See if it's more of the same or if it's going to be a different outcome. Right off the rip, first shot of the game, V. Frolov on Elvis Merzlikins. And now quickly to return, you got Mayorov on Hildeby. Scores make it 1-1. Antonio Strange's scores again on Merzlikins. Oh my god, I can't keep up with the goals. It is now 2-1 for Strange's. And then we got T. Weston, who put one by Hildeby at 11-3 in the first to make it 2-2. Wow, what a friggin' score fest in the first period on this one. Holy. But again, we are exiting the first period tied again. Shots 11-8 in favor of the Pharaohs. And 2-2 tie. Power play for the Monsters. But as history has shown, that's never been a good thing. Oh, it is this time, though. T. Rantanen on Hildeby gets a power play goal. Makes it 3-2 for the Monsters. Oh, and there it is. Hordichuk on Merzlikins with a go-ahead, with a tying goal to make it 3-3. And then Luke Prokop from the defense with Merzlikins makes it 4-3. And now we got Mayorov again putting in his second goal of the game by Hildeby to make it a 4-4 game. Lots of goals in this game. I can't even keep up with the friggin' box score of it all. So here we go. Done the second period. Score is 4-4. 25-21 are the shots in favor of San Antonio. So, third period. See if we can bring her home, boys. Take a stranglehold on this. And there it is. Wasilin on Merzlikins. Tucks it home. And Wasilin again! You monster! Oh my god. Puts in his second of the game in a few minutes. Makes it 6-4. San Antonio. Let's go, gentlemen. Let us go. 35-26 are the shots currently right now. Damn. Our AHL team is cooking, guys. Our AHL team is cooking. You know what that means, though? That means I'm excited because that means we got a lot of good prospects down in the A right now that are cooking, that are developing, and they're going to be up on the main roster soon. So it's coming. The future of Halifax is coming. Simming's complete. We take game 2 by a score of 6-4. So this is going to be game 3 coming up against the Monsters. We win this game, we take the series, which is crazy. So we are going to sim this game as well and see if we can sweep them. Sweep the Monsters. See if we can do it. I got faith. I have faith in our youth down here. Yeah, they're definitely getting their fair share of shots this game so far. We're getting outshot. And there it is. Tikhonov. Cade Tikhonov on Dennis Hildeby puts a shot by him. And it is currently 1-0 for the Cleveland Monsters with 3 minutes left in the first period. So it looks like they're going to take the first lead of the series out of a period that wasn't tied. Shots being 12-9 for the Cleveland Monsters. So a bit of a slower start at home here, lads. So we got to get her going. We got to get her butt in gear. We got a power play, and there it is. Power play goal. Rasmus Kupari on Elvis Merzlikins. Another goal. D-Bets on Merzlikins as well shortly after the power play goal, making it 2-1 for the Pharaohs, just like that in the middle of the second period. Love it. And it's Luke Prokop again. From the point, it is now 3-1 for the Pharaohs. 8 minutes and 38 seconds left in the third. That's crazy. That is crazy. And just like that, out of the second period, San Antonio takes a 3-1 lead. Shots being 24-19 in favor of Cleveland. Doesn't matter. They got the friggin' shot advantage, but We got the advantage on the scoreboard. Let's go. Let us go. There's another one. Third period. Kobasu gets another one by Merzlikins. All of them are coming off the boards and they're getting through Merzlikins. That's crazy. But 4-1 in the third period, late, 7 minutes left. Cleveland has a power play. Excuse me. Oh, it must have been a 5-minute. That's a long power play. Kill it off, not a single goal. And that'll be that, ladies and gentlemen. Cleveland is out of the playoffs. We take it by a score of 4-1, and Cleveland outshoots us 37-30. But we end up taking the game. Dennis Hildeby, first star, of course, 36 saves with a 972 save percentage. Kobasu, second star, goal and an assist. And then you got Luke Prokop with a goal and 5 hits. So gotta love that. Let's go, gentlemen. I love it. We're out of the first round and moving on. Let's go. Who do we got in round number 2? Rochester. I'm pretty sure, I'm almost fairly certain these were the guys when we made the playoffs last time. These were the guys that put us out. So we get a chance at redemption. These guys are also 3-0. So they swept their first round opponent as well. So here we go. San Antonio versus Rochester. Friggin' do-over part 1, and it's not starting well. Novikov on Dennis Hildeby gets them on the board early. 17 minutes and 26 seconds left in the first. He gets a goal and makes it 1-0 for Rochester. So hopefully the boys can respond. I hope so. So we got, looks like we're going to get out of the first period. Yeah. So we're getting out of the first period, down 1-0 to Rochester. Shots are 11-9 in favor of Rochester. So we're going to get into the second period, see if we can tie this up here, lads. A 5-on-3. No. 5-on-3, and we couldn't capitalize. They had a 5-on-4. They couldn't capitalize. Game might be reliant on special teams, honestly. 5-on-4 for us again. Oh, and late in the second period, Emil Benstrom gets another goal past Hildeby. And it is now 2-0 Rochester going into the third period. Shots are 23-18 in favor of Rochester. But Michael Hage gets one by S. Ratzlaff for our first goal of the game in the third period to make this interesting. To make this game a tight one and interesting. So, they got Brendan Gallagher down here. And he gets a goal on Hildeby, but Sam Johnston right back. And Hordichuk right after Johnston ties it up 3-3. No way. Hunker down, boys. Hunker down. Let's go. Okay. Wow. Late time performances, getting all 3 of our goals in the third period to make this a game. Shots are 34-29 in favor of Rochester. And here we go. We're going to be starting overtime, and we're going to see how it goes. Hopefully we can get a bit of an advantage here and get an early game up. We got a power play. Nothing of it. Oh, Rochester's got a power play. They don't get anything. Yes. All right, Eddie, go. Ugh, God, I love disturbances. And something's complete. What happened? Hey, we win 4-3. Let's go. We took game one in overtime. 36-43 were the shots in favor of Rochester. We got outshot. But Brock DiPietro, who else would it be, to win it in overtime for the boys? Sam Johnson with a goal and 2 assists, 3 points in this game. What a freaking game for him. And then Brock DiPietro with a goal and an assist and a hit as a third star. Beautiful, beautiful. So we started off on a good note against the Americans. We get the OT win in game one, so that gives us the advantage. All right, next game, what do we got here? Dude, I like how this team plays, man. They're gritty. They're never out of the game, man. They're in it right till the friggin' end. Man, this is gonna be some of these players once they get going here, they're gonna be good once they crack the Halifax roster. We're gonna be able to add some really good young youthful pieces here for our third and fourth lines, possibly even our seconds. And yeah, they're gonna prosper, I think. We got some good choices. Leon Maguli on Ratzlaff gets the goal initially, and Morgan Geeky, not too long later, sneaks a goal by Dennis Hildeby, makes it a 1-1 game to end the first, and that's how we end it. Shots are 7-6 in favor of Rochester. Man, they've been out shooting us a lot this entire series. Oh, and right off the rip at the second period, T. Robbins gets a shot by Hildeby. It is 2-1 Rochester. Rochester's just peppering on the shots. We got a power play. Can we make anything of it? Yes, we can. Rasmus Kupari with Ratzlaff makes it a 2-2 game. Thank goodness. Simulation paused. What was that? Oh. Morgan Geeky gets another goal, shorthanded. That's fantastic. Makes it a 3-2 game, and that's how we end the second period. Shots are 22-16 in favor of Rochester. Yeah, we're still just getting outshot and peppered, eh? Damn. All right, well, third period. Hopefully we can have another little bit of, oh boy. Oh, we switched goalies. Why is Ivakovic in net now? This Von Barnko or whatever is now. Ivan Kovic, though, is now in net. I don't know what happened to Hildeby. I don't know if he's injured. But we do not have Hildeby between the pipes anymore. Oh boy, and we are suffering from it. It is 5-2 for Rochester right now. Bemstrom with his another goal in this series, and that's how we finish the game. 5-2 Rochester wins, shots 35-24. So what happened there, boys? Why was Hildeby not in? Let me check the injury report. Ninima is a wrist sprain. Okay, but why did Hildeby get pulled? Did they really just pull Hildeby after only allowing like 3 or 4 goals? Like, that's an early pull. That's a real early pull. All right, so we're 1-1 in the series. Identical scores again. We'll see how we do in game 3. We each have a game in hand, and we will see how we can fare here. All right, and in the first, we got D Betts has got a marker on Ratzliff. Power play goal in the first period makes it 1-0 for the Pharaohs. And that's how we end the first perfectly with the first time in this series. The Pharaohs actually out shooting Rochester with 9-8. So we actually started out shooting them. We got a power play to start off the period, right off the rip. Nothing done with it. Michael Hage, though, pots another goal. He's been having himself a friggin' playoff, man. And Frolov also pots a goal as well, making it 3-0 San Antonio right now. Beautiful, gents. Beautiful. Love to see it. Love to see it. Oh, power play again. Oh, and our Fiddler Schultz on Hildeby ended up getting one by him. Shots 24-15. Oh my, we are getting outshot heavily in this one. But it is on to the third period now. No score yet. Still nothing. Nothing as of right now. Man, the shots are just ridiculous. Hildeby just holding down the fort like a champion. Just holding it down. 37-24 for the shots in favor of Rochester, but a 3-1 win for San Antonio. Hildeby first star, 36 saves with a 972. That's friggin' gorgeous. I don't know why coach pulled him last game. If they pulled him early or what, but that's wild. Here we go. Next game. This we win this game here, we could move on to the quarterfinal here. She's doing very, very well. No score as of late. Power play for San Antonio. Nothing. There it is, late with a minute 10 left in the first period. Kobasu finds the back of the twine on Ratzlaff. Makes it 1-0 at the end of the first. Shots 12-7 in favor of San Antonio. Second time we actually have started to outshoot them in a period. So that's fantastic. In second period, see if we can keep the positive momentum going here. Nothing yet. It's been a pretty uneventful period for the second. And like that, nothing done in the second period. No scoring whatsoever. 18 shots to 13 in favor of San Antonio. So again, we have the shot advantage. So awesome. Wow, this is a tight game. Still 1-0. 23 shots to 19 in favor of San Antonio. Oh, and there it is. Sam Johnson with Ratzlaff pots another goal for San Antonio. It is 2-0 with less than 3 minutes left in the third. And there she be. Hildeby let in a late goal, but it was not enough. And San Antonio wins the game 2-1. Shots 28-24 in favor of San Antonio. and they take the series. We got our revenge against the Rochester Americans, and we move on to the quarterfinal. I think it was a quarterfinal. Yeah, we're in the conference finals, guys. The Charlotte Checkers versus the San Antonio Pharaohs, and you got the Henderson Silver Knights against the Manitoba Moose, or what we got. So, damn, we're almost to the finals here with our squad. So, here we go. Game 1 against the Charlotte Checkers. Are we actually going on a bit of a run here? You know what? We get to the finals. If we get to the finals, I'll call the stream before the finals. Sam Johnson, what a freaking champion on Chris Drieger, scores, makes it 1-0. If we get to the finals and we actually are in the finals, I will stop the stream there. L. Erickson just sniped one on Dennis Hildeby, makes it 1-1. If we get to the finals, I will call the stream just before the finals. And episode 8 will be trying to get our AHL team and seeing if they can take glory. That will be the beginning of the episode for episode 8. And everything like that. If we can get there. If we can win this series, that's what we'll do, okay? Okay. So, first period's over. 1-1 after 1. Shots are 12-10 in favor of San Antonio. Jump into the second period. Let's go, boys. Come on, boys. Oh, power play for Charlotte. Nothing. Shots are pretty even. Another friggin' power play for Charlotte. Oh, it's a 5-on-3. Wow, an extended 5-on-3, and they got nothing. Boom. Hornachuk, let's go on Drieger. Makes it a 2-1 game, baby. Going into the third. Yes, we get out of the period with a 2-1 lead. Love it. So yeah, we're going to the third period, a 2-1 lead for San Antonio. Shots are 23-19 in favor of Charlotte. They did outshoot us a bit that period. We start the period on a power play. Nothing of it. 5-on-4 power play for Charlotte. Nothing out of it. We're about halfway in the third, and Kotkaniemi, our number 1 prospect defenseman in the minors right now, pots a goal, third period, and it makes it 3-1. And it looks like that's where it's going to stay unless they pot one here on the power play. Nothing. And there she be. Game 1 against Charlotte Checkers. The San Antonio Pharaohs take it 3-1 with the shots 41-28 in favor of Charlotte. Dude, we are just riding the hell out of Dennis Hildeby. 40 saves with a .975 save percentage. Dude, Hildeby is playing out of his mind right now. That is crazy. Absolutely wild. I want to see if I can, even though we're on a roll right here and we're in the middle of a good run. Like, dude, Hildeby has a .938 save percentage out of the entire playoffs right now. 8 games played and has 7 wins. Dude is unreal right now. We're going to look at the contracts. I want to see if Michkov, what he's asking for now. 12 million. 16.5 for 8 years. We'll see. We're going to wait. What's Neighbors asking for? He was asking for like 9. 7 million for 5 years. You know what? That's a doable deal. That's a doable deal. We're going to have some people coming off the books, I think, right? Ooh, Giroux taking on that cap hit, though. That we'll have to see. He's got 2 more years. We're going to have to see, though. Bulldog, we can move off him. He's not... We could trade him, Bulldog, for like some picks or something at the draft, because that's a $3 million that we don't need. But all right, so we're going to continue this on. What do we got here? Next game against the Charlotte Checkers. Alrighty. Sim the game. Let's go, baby. We've only lost 1 game so far. Let's keep it going. Let's go, boys. We're in their barn, too. We still... Oh. Rozzy. Let's go. D. Rozzy on Chris Drieger early. Oh, Jesse Ulonen on Dennis Hildeby. Follows it up quickly after and makes it a 1-1 game early in the first. Again, Charlotte heavily out shooting us. Power play for San Antonio, can't get nothing done on it. Power play for the Charlotte Checkers, can't get nothing done on it. And at the end of the first period, it is a 1-1 game. Shots 13-8 in favor of Charlotte. 5-on-4 power play for Charlotte right now, and they get nothing of it. And C. Kanak on Dennis Hildeby pots a goal, making it a 2-1 game for the Checkers. And Bizot on Hildeby as well, making it a 3-1 game. Guys, we got to stay out of the box. We're taking too many friggin' penalties here. Currently 3-1 for the Charlotte Checkers. We got to get some offense here, lads. We're not getting much. We got to help out Hildeby here. 27-16 are the shots in favor of Charlotte. If we want to come back in this game, we definitely need to have ourselves a good third period and give Hildeby some help here. Power play, let's take advantage. Come on. Nothing on the power play. Okay. There it is. Hordichuk pots one on Drieger, making it 3-2. But Carson Soucy right back on the retaliation, gets another one by Hildeby. It is 4-2 Charlotte. 5 minutes left to go in the third. 5-2 Charlotte. Korpikari on Hildeby as well. Pots another goal. So not a good game for us in that one. We're not going to win them all, obviously. But yeah, that one was not a good one. We need to have a good retaliation game and follow-up game. But the series is not over, gentlemen. That brings us to a tie on the series right now. We're both at 1 game apiece. So let us get into game number 3, and let's take back some momentum here. We are at home. Let's have a good showing for the friggin' hometown fans. Let us go. Oh, and a different Sebastian Aho scores on Dennis Hildeby. I think that's the defenseman Sebastian Aho. Scores on Dennis Hildeby. Makes it a 1-0 game for the Charlotte Checkers. And that'll be that for the end of the first period. Shots are 11-3 for Charlotte. Guys, we need some more offense here. We got to help out Hildeby. Dude's already standing on his head, and we don't even have 5 shots yet. We need to get something going here, lads. There we go. Only 6 shots, but a goal. Antonio Strange just sneaks one by Chris Drieger. Let's go. Gets us on the board. 1-1 game. Let's keep her going. Come on. 5 minutes left in the second period. Alrighty, second period is over. It is 1-1 still going into the third. Shots are 22-13 in favor of Charlotte. So we are getting heavily outshot, which I don't know why, but it seemed to be kind of a bit of a theme throughout these playoffs thus far. We've been really getting outshot by a lot of teams, but we've came back here in the third. Doesn't matter. Kanak on Dennis Hildeby sneaks one by him and makes it a 2-1 game. We had a power play, which we did nothing with. About just a little over 5 minutes left in the game. Still a 2-1 game. And there she be. So now we have officially dropped 2 in a row to the Charlotte Checkers, putting them 2-1 on us. So they're 2-1, and the other, so Henderson's 2-1 on the night on the Moose. So we got to get a win here, boys. We need a win here. If we don't get a win here, you basically can consider the series over. It'll be, I mean, it won't be completely over, but it'll be very hard to come back from. Let's go, guys. Come on. Hey, Burrows on Hildeby. Oh no, Delgazio on Hildeby as well. Makes it 2-0 with 10 minutes into the first. Oh, not good, guys. Oh, there we go. Antonio Stranges is now catching fire and coming out of nowhere with his second goal in two goals of 2 games for Antonio Stranges, and gets us on the board. Makes it at least a 2-1 game at the end of the first. Shots are 8-5 in favor of Charlotte. Come on, gents. Come on, gents. All right. Let's go, boys. Come on. Come on. It's quiet second period, man. Very quiet second period. All right. Absolutely uneventful second period. No score, no change, no penalties. Just 17 shots to 10 in favor of Charlotte. Third period. We got to get one, boys. We got to muster up something here. Power play for Charlotte. Another power play for Charlotte. Guys. All right, come on here, gents. We got to get something going. And our Ellington gets a goal. Isaac Phillips gets a goal, and Dreger makes it, gets us 2, but Ellington got one on Hildeby, makes it 3. So we each get a goal, makes it a 3-2 game. We're still behind by 1, less than a minute left, and they score again on Hildeby, makes it a 4-2 game. And that game is over. Another loss, 4-2, 3 straight. Not looking good for us, guys. We lose here. The series is over. I was really hoping to make it to the final here. I'm not completely giving up hope, but man, it's not looking good for us. Really is not looking good for us. D. Rossi, pots one here right in the first period, right by Chris Dreger. We're actually out shooting the Checkers right now temporarily, which is crazy. It's a good start to the game. I feel like for some reason our San Antonio plays better on the road than they do in their own barn, which don't know why. that's a thing, but here we are. It is, I guess. Alrighty. So first period's over, and after one period of play, we got a 1-0 lead for San Antonio. 15-8 are the shots in favor of San Antonio, if you can believe it or not. Crazy. Power play for the Checkers, do nothing with it. Power play for San Antonio, do nothing with it. But Michael Hage doesn't even matter. Pots a goal right shortly after the power play, makes it 2-0 for San Antonio. Man, there we are coming out fire. This is a response game, boys. I love it. Oh, Brezzo on Hildeby pots a goal right from the high slot and makes it a 2-1 game. It's not over yet, boys. We're not out of the woods. Hordichuk pots another goal of the playoffs. This dude's been popping off, man. Pots one by Chris Drieger. Makes it a 3-1 game, and that's how we will head into the second intermission. 3-1 is the score. 28 shots to 18 for the shots in favor of San Antonio. We are coming out swinging in this friggin' game, and I love every friggin' second of it, gents. Absolutely love it. I love every second of it. And there it is. Wasilin on Chris Drieger. Again, right in the middle of the slot. Snipes home a goal. With making it 4-1 San Antonio over the Charlotte Checkers. This is the respawn. This is the response game that we needed. This is the one that we needed. And there it is. Sam Johnson again. 5-1. Another goal on Chris Drieger. Man, 38 shots to 24. This was a game we needed. Our team just woke the hell up and went in there and took care of business in Charlotte's own barn. That's crazy. All right. Do or die though, still, boys. We gotta win here. Even if Charlotte wins here, it's over and we go home. As great as that last game, oh, that's not a good start. Literally, the first shot goes in. Markstrom on Hildeby goes in. Oh, no. There it is. Frolov, attaboy. Snipes one on Drieger, making it a 1-1 game. Love it. Keep the momentum going, boys. Come on. Keep it going. It's been a pretty even game, I think, so far, just by the metrics. All right, first period is over. It is a 1-1 game after one. Shots are 11-14 in favor of San Antonio. And early in the second period, McDonough gets a goal by Hildeby. And it is 2-1 Charlotte. This isn't where we want to be, gentlemen. We got to get something figured out here. Alrighty. Second period's just about power play, late power play in the period for San Antonio. Can't do nothing with it. And at the end of the period, 2-1 Charlotte with the shots 23-19 in favor of San Antonio still. And here it is, and down to the third period. San Antonio's got to get something going. And if they can't, their season is over. And that's not a good idea. Friggin' Burrows gets another goal on Hildeby, making the deficit now 3-1. And they're just under half the period to go. This is not looking likely for the Pharaohs. Unless they somehow pull out a miracle. Oh my God, Sam Johnson. He gets us within one. Yeah, they got the empty net. Just wasn't meant to be. That was a good effort. We almost got there, but we end up losing the game 4-2, which officially knocks us out of the conference final for the playoffs. I think that was our best playoff run we've had. Would have been nice to have at least had the finals, to be able to stream the finals. But unfortunately, it was not meant to be. Let's take a look at how the team did in the stats, because I think we had some people stand out very well. Player stats here for the playoffs. 13 games played for Johnson and 17 points. Like, this dude popped off. Oh my. And then you got Horachuk, 5 goals, 5 assists for 10 points in 13 games. Hage had 4 goals and 6 assists for 10 points. Kobasu had 9 points. DiPietro had 9 points. Like, oh yeah, guys. Like, the team played well. Oh, and I forgot to check even the most important one. Friggin' Mr. Dennis Hildeby. Take a bow, sir. 8-5-0 with a 926. That's insane. That is like just well above insane. It's crazy. Guess we'll sim to the draft. So the Henderson Silver Knights ended up winning the Calder Cup, and the Stanley Cup went to the Florida Panthers. Interesting. Very realistic. Interesting that the Florida Panthers won it. All right, so I don't know where we're picking. We'll go to the draft class. Let's take a look and see who we got here. Any more gems? Late ones? No. Okay, so Tommy Rajala. We could do Edwin Duncan. Rodrigo Samson. All right, well, let's take a look and see what players have retired. Oh my god, Ovechkin finally called it a career. we lost Giroux. Well, I guess that comes off our books. Jeez, okay. I didn't know we were going to lose Giroux. Shit. All right. Just Giroux. All right. Well, we don't have Giroux, so I guess that gives us more cap space at free agency, I guess. Nothing for us. Okay. Don't need to conduct pre-draft interviews. Yeah. All right. Well, here we are at the entry draft. So I think what we're going to do, we're going to probably just call a stream here. And then next episode, we'll get into the off season for, I think this is year 5. We'll get into the off season of year 5. We'll be re-signing and seeing what our team's going to look like. We got to re-sign Michkov and everything like that. We're going to have to draft. We're going to see what players down in our minor league can make that jump to the NHL roster. We're going to have to fill something and try to figure something out for our second C as well, because Giroux just ended up retiring on us. So yeah, we're gonna have to do some finagling and some figuring out, and then try to see if we can figure out a more solid backup, because I don't know if Kosa is it. But we will see and try to figure all that out in the next episode. But thank you guys so much for tuning in to the stream today. Hopefully we'll be back next weekend. I'm hoping. But we'll be back, and next stream we'll be doing some off season for year 5 and trying to figure out how this team's going to look. So then again, also remember, don't forget to my TikTok if you guys want to catch some more just random spontaneous streams of a bunch of different things, all sorts of stuff like, COD and Apex and NHL and maybe even some GTA if I'm bored or whatever. There'll be a bunch of stuff on there. I'll usually just kind of throw it on and go live randomly and just talk to some random people on seeing how you're doing and all that stuff and everything on TikTok. So if you guys want to follow that, and if you haven't already, make sure you do. down in the description. There is a link to my TikTok page. Go there, follow it, and you'll get notified every time when I'm live or when I post a new video or TikTok or anything like that. It's all down there. And lastly, before we go, if you guys haven't already, or if you're in the market, make sure you check out Dubby. Use my creator code Astenz, ASTENZ. If you guys are planning on getting anything, I'm actually in the middle of currently doing another Dubby haul. I went through all of my my one tub that I had, so now I gotta get more. So I'm in the middle of going in through and doing that order. So if you guys are interested, make sure to use my code and save yourself some money. And yeah, I think that's about it. Have a good rest of your weekend. Stay safe and have a good week coming up. And I will hopefully see you next weekend with episode number 8 of our franchise mode, where we will hopefully shape this team up to be a future contender and make some necessary changes to push for that Stanley Cup. See you later, guys.